As promised in the previous video, let me introduce myself and tell you a bit more about this channel, Optimise. My name is Didier. I've been a YouTuber for many years now on other channels, and I felt like it was time to start fresh with this one. Please give the video a like, thanks. Life has taught me many lessons and shaped who I am today. And honestly, keeping all that learning and those solutions to myself would feel selfish. I want to share everything that helped me, educated me, helped me grow, and saved me even. By simple syllogism, I'd say this: I'm human, you're human, so if these tips and tools worked for me, there's a very good chance they'll work for you too, isn't it? As far back as I can remember, I've always enjoyed sharing knowledge, how-tos, skills. My friends know this well. In fact, one of them was the one who suggested I made all this available online, and here you are, watching it. Welcome. Anyway, let's dive in. But before we do, don't forget to subscribe and turn on all notifications. Cheers. Now, a bit more about me. I'm a specialist in Ho'oponopono, and I actually wrote a book on the subject called Ho'oponopono Express, published by Éditions de Dauphin et Blanc in Quebec. I've coached many people online on that topic via video calls as well. A playlist based on that very book is coming soon, chapter by chapter. And yes, coaching is one of my real passions. Helping people who feel stuck or emotionally overwhelmed is something I love and do well. So if that sounds like you, feel free to reach out for a session with me. I'm also a musician, a bassist in fact, and I specialize in playing Iron Maiden bass lines. I love teaching how to play like Steve Harris. I'm also a songwriter, and I use that skill to create meditation programs, which I sell on my online shop. Everything will soon be available in English, by the way. Now let's talk about the name of this channel, Optimise. The usual spelling would be O-P-T-I-M-I-Z. Z if you're in the US, or S if you're in the UK, and then E. So why the why? Simply because if you want to take control of your life, and then, only then, grow, you have to question what's handed to you, especially when it comes from society. The question to keep asking yourself again and again is why? Why this? Why that? If you find the answer, okay, you can course correct immediately. If you don't have one yet, asking why, simply asking why, creates space in your mind to receive one. Either way, that question why opens the door to knowing more, being more, and having more, now or later. And I swapped the O for a U to create the prefix up, because it means always higher. It also gives us a fun little slogan, what's Optimise? And now about the diaresis, the two little dots. It's one of my personal trademarks. You'll find it on lots of things I've created, like the names of my old bands, for example. My first band as a teenager was called Wade-Choken, and the second Ursula. So why the dots? It was my way of paying tribute to one of my favorite bands growing up, Motley Crue. I was crazy about their first two albums, not so much the third, and really disliked everything from the fourth onwards, too bluesy, too rock and roll for me. Later on, Queensryche became a huge influence on my music, especially their best albums, Operation Mindcrime and Empire. If you've bought any of my meditation programs, you might even hear the Queensryche influence, especially in the guitar arpeggios. But anyway, as with many other artists in all fields, I'm sure I wouldn't be the same musician, or even the same person, if these bands, among others, Def Leppard, Iron Maiden, the French Téléphone, Europe hadn't existed. So now you know what you need to know about me and this new channel. Let's move on to the real stuff, shall we? We'll kick things off with an introduction to Ho'oponopono in the next video. Don't miss it. Let me know what you think of this video, of the channel, of the topics I'll be covering, anything you feel like sharing that's constructive and suggestive. Thanks for watching and see you in the next one.